What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about the Gameweek 26 Premier League upcoming fixtures on the weekend. Obviously, I'm going to be talking about the Aston Villa Liverpool game. That was obviously moved forward because obviously Liverpool are in the Carabao Cup final, which is the 16th of March, which I'm looking forward to because obviously it's my team. Hopefully that'll be one silverware. Arne Slot does win in his first year at Liverpool. But guys, like I said, games are coming quick and fast. There's going to be midweek games and all this other stuff like this. Game on Friday, so I have to get this video out quick and soon. But let's just get on with the Aston Villa Liverpool game, which I consider an extra game because obviously, technically, Aston Villa and Liverpool have not. They've technically played an extra game, so that's why I'd say an extra game. So all the teams are 25, and that's why it's game week 26. And Liverpool be on 27 games, and Aston Villa be on 27 games, for example, like that. So let's just talk about this game as a self-isolated result on a self-isolated game. As me as a Liverpool fan, just people who are new to the channel, I'm gonna be up and front with you. It's a disappointing result. When you got Disasi, who kind of started for Chelsea, and we know how bad Tyrone Mings is. All Liverpool fans know because remember upon with the last day when we could have won the title when I was the infamous Steven Gerrard and Coutinho there. Obviously when they did a 3-2 comeback and Liverpool fans thought this is it, straight in the stars. It's like. It looked like everything was going on. Then obviously, if we saw what happened. Man City's mentality. That's the reason why, for me, they're probably the best English team in terms of the Premier League era. Obviously, not of all time because we know who that is. But in terms of Premier League era, they probably are the best. As speaking, disappointing result. As a self-isolated game, disappointing result. When Aston Villa are missing 6 key players, if I remember rightly, I think Konza's out. Pau Torres is out. There's another one. I can't remember. There was another centre back. Who's his partner? Can't remember. Someone top of my head. And then obviously Onana. And then there was another 3 that were apparent. Obviously, I'm going to say apparent because they are the key players who were out. Like even Ramsey, he was not even fit. He came in obviously in the last around the 7th minute. So I'm looking at Liverpool. I've got a good record at Villa's ground. And I said it in the video, guys, I think that we were going to win this game 2-0, which I did predict 2-0. I was confident. And I said it. I've seen my team win the league title. I've seen us challenge 3 times. Like I said, I mentioned the Gerrard slip. I mentioned the 97 points. I mentioned the quadruple season. I've seen my team's challenge. And I've seen my team win a trophy. The problem is that we cannot consistently keep dropping points like this in games that I'll be up and straight and honest with you. This game should have been won by Liverpool. I'll explain the first half quick because I don't want to waffle on too much because we do get into part of the video, but I'll just straight away talk about the first half. In the first 5 minutes, I think we were playing really well. I think we were holding them off really well. Curtis Jones, obviously, who dropped in for Luis Diaz, Luis Diaz was on the bench. I thought Curtis Jones played fantastic positioning for the first goal that we got. You clearly see Arne Slot went different in this way, where he's playing Curtis Jones as a left mid, obviously with the pressing and the constant pressure that we were trying to do towards him in those like 10 minutes to 15 minutes. And then obviously the first goal, good reading from Diego Jota. Then obviously Jota slots it to Salah. Then Salah gets his 24th goal of the season to get a golden boot. Then it looks all rosy and good for Liverpool. Then you think Liverpool probably get a second and this game looks out because, listen, the Disasi and Tyrone Mings, come on. Who the... I was going to swear. It's like, come on. Like, it pisses me off talking about it. The first goal, stupid free kick to give away from McAllister. Just people don't know McAllister. And then, obviously, Rashford crosses in. I think it was a shit... I'll be honest, it was a shit free kick. We started messing about. We started just doing head tennis with in our own box, and then obviously Szoboszlai plays into Tielemans, one of the worst players you can give it to because that guy has a strike on him. Then obviously it's a fantastic finish from Alisson, couldn't do anything by it. Then so regroup. You conceded, okay. Diego Jota, straight away, first second, referee blows a whistle. Diego Jota's on their own. Martinez positioning for the chance was really bad. It wasn't even good. He literally gave Jota the left or the right. Jota just had to shoot it with his left and it's a goal. Or just toe pocket. But no, Diego Jota instead does his best impression of Darwin Núñez and just shoots it at the corner, a flag. You obviously don't expect that from Diego Jota. I do call him the gunman for a reason. I think I've said it. If there was a one-on-one situation, who would I put? is Diego Jota, because that guy is probably our most clinical player with Salah, obviously. But again, what else is there to say about this? The second half again. Oh no, actually no, I didn't mention Ollie Watkins goal. The Ollie Watkins goal. Okay, I'm gonna be straight and honest with you. I'm not like Arsenal fans. I don't cry about referees 24/7. The Everton game, I cried because I thought we did get robbed in that game. I think the referee had a massive say in that game. That's why I went on a massive rant about the referee. That Michael Oliver, the piece of shit, because he refereed that game wrong. But as in this game, I thought the referee was pretty shit. I'll be straight and honest with you. He wasn't great. But how the hell, is that not a handball? I don't understand. Again, the phase of play bullshit. I hate this. I'm sorry, it's handball. It's a straight up handball. No one hardly talked about it. Because obviously it's Liverpool, it's not Arsenal, because only Arsenal get stuff towards them. Apparently Arsenal fans conspiracy theories against Arsenal, and Liverpool get everything for them apparently. So I just want to quickly get that over with. Because by the way, I'm not going to talk about the referee, I'm just going to talk about that occasion, because it was a part and part, because that's what got him the second goal. But apart from that, the second half, Ollie Watkins just gets a header in, and that's pretty much it. That's the first half done. I'm going to talk about it. It's just shit defending. Again, same thing what I said, cut back or across, and you get a goal. No one's on marking. Van Dijk again. I genuinely, this Van Dijk guy has starting to piss me off now. He's starting to get on my nerves. He's done it against Everton, and he's done it in this game. For whatever reason, I don't know why he's just standing there. You clearly see the man just go up to him, but he just leaves it open. There's not much to say. Van Dijk did have a good second half. He did massively step up in the second half. But second half, okay, Liverpool are doing really well in terms of leaving Aston Villa in their own half. They like causing more trouble for them, because you could tell by Unai Emery's tactics, he changed it up. He was playing with a really, really low block, and then Kana obviously with Rashford, and obviously what else was there? Ollie Watkins, obviously there was more. Basically, he went in a more counter-attacking way. From the first half, they looked like they were just ping ball type of football. But in the second half, he went a different type of style. Obviously, then the second goal for Liverpool starts from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Aston Villa leave a massive space in from the right-hand side. And that's why I said it's so important to leave Salah. Salah doesn't drop back, because you leave your most dangerous attacker. Every manager knows that, where you leave them on the top because they're the most dangerous. They can cause something against the opponent. So Salah was obviously the last man, and obviously he did really well against Digne. Got a bit lucky with their, can't lie. But then he passed into Trent Alexander-Arnold. Fantastic finish from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Listen, got to take his shot. It was a very deflection on it. Doesn't really mind. Goes back to the net. All that. That's what all that matters for any team and any support of their team. And then there's a guy called Darwin Núñez. You know what I'm going to talk about. And I don't want to talk about him, I'll be honest with you. I'm pretty much done with this guy. I said it even against Brentford. If he does this all the time, I'm perfectly happy with it. I backed this guy so many times. I said it last season, he cost me a league title. This season, I don't give a single shit. This third season, bullshit. I don't care. The abuse that he's getting, he should not be getting it, if I'm being honest with you. No one should be getting it. But end of the day, listen, if you want to be strong-willed, if you want to have a strong mentality in this sport, and especially for a big club like Liverpool, and all the eyes are going to be on you. You're wearing the number 9 shirt. You're the main striker. You're the main output in terms of scoring. You're the striker. What does the striker do? It's a simple thing. There's nothing complicated about it. And Núñez, I don't even know what to say at this point. I'm not going to get angry by it, because if you get angry, you're just going to look dumb at this point. I can't lie to you. I was pissed off, because I felt like that game was there for the taking, because I thought Aston Villa have not been on good form. If you look, I said Aston Villa's results have been, you guys know how much I've been talking shit about Aston Villa. I think they've not been particularly well this season. And for me, it's just points that are just unnecessarily dropped again. It is a draw. I understand people saying it's a draw, but at the end of the day, it does feel like 6 points dropped, because I thought we were going to win this game. And the momentum is so important. You get 2 wins, and then we can go into that Man City game, especially Man City got battered by Real Madrid. Obviously, that's a different mark, because that was a Champions League game. But it was just poor. Again, we're conceding too much goals. The Darwin Núñez one, again, it's just, I don't even know at this point. People are blaming Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai did everything well. He's a 10. He did a 10's job. He assisted, but the striker didn't put the ball in the back of the net. It's that simple. The striker is the one that finishes the chances. The 10 creates the chances, which he did. People who are blaming Szoboszlai are just Darwin Núñez. You know what? Simps, let's just say it. That's this way of saying it. Yes, was Szoboszlai not good in the game? Yes. Was he slow in terms of getting forward and stuff? Yes. He passes, he's too safe with the ball, basically. He relies on, I'm going to say it right now, we too much rely on Salah too. That's another thing. That's all I got to say. It's a shit result. I don't give a shit. Now we have to go beat Manchester City. If we got a draw against Manchester City, which we'd have a good ground, we've not got a good record at that ground. The last time we were beaten was in 2016 when Klopp turned up to the stadium and we smashed them 4-1. That was the last time we beat them. And kind of how much years is that? So it's going to be a tough game. I'll get into that later. Obviously, that is going to be the game week 26 part of the video. But it's a disappointing result. And Arsenal fans, you guys should be happy. We're literally letting Arsenal back in the race. I wouldn't blame Arsenal fans. And I'm going to say now, if Arsenal win this title, this is probably one of the biggest ball jobs from Liverpool. I don't give a single shit. I'll say it as it is. It's a ball job. I don't care. Arsenal don't have Saka. They don't have so much of their key players. And we're going to ball it against this. I don't give a shit. I'm pissed. I'm not happy one bit. Darwin Núñez, you know what my opinion is. He needs to go. I don't give a shit. Arne Slot, what he said about him after the game, I'm happy what he said. He's right what he said. Was Trent coming off as a good was the right idea for me? No, it wasn't the right idea because you're ruining the momentum. Trent was on the Trent. You clearly said Trent was moving around too much. Like you could see Trent was actually more thingy. But personally, I felt sorry for Salah. Look at Trent laughing and Salah's pissed off. Salah taking off his tape from his obviously whatever the hell they call it. I think the wrist tape, whatever they call it. Salah's pissed and I can't blame him. Van Dijk on him. And that's all I'm going to say is Van Dijk, Salah should be pissed. The one I feel sorry for is for Salah. Salah again has zeros in Newcastle, Everton and this game. And the Bournemouth game. There's been too many games. God forbid we didn't have Salah. I don't even know where we'd be right now if it wasn't for Salah. But that's pretty much it, guys. We've got to move on from it. Football is a results game. I hope to God, I pray to God that this result doesn't come by us back in the ass like the Everton game. We have 5 points ahead. Obviously, Arsenal do need to... I say 8 points ahead, sorry, currently right now. Arsenal do need to play West Ham on the weekend, which is a Saturday against West Ham. I'm going to watch that game. I'm not going to lie to you. If Arsenal score 3-0, I'm not watching the game. I'm just going to go back upstairs because I'm not watching the game. And I'm sorry. I'm going to be sorry because I'm pissed. I'm not happy one bit with my team. And every fan shouldn't be happy with their team dropping points. But that's pretty much it. I don't waffle on too much. And let's just move on to the game week 26 part. Okay, this is the game week 26 part, guys. You would have heard my again rant about the Aston Villa Liverpool game. But obviously now this is the game week 26 part. Okay, first game of game week 26 is a Friday and it's at King Power Stadium against Brentford. What do I say? I'm going to go with the Brentford win, I'll be honest with you. I know Leicester looked pretty decent against Arsenal. But I just think, yeah, I'm just seeing a Brentford. I'm going to go with I'm actually going to go with a 3-1 win for Brentford. I think Brentford get 3 goals and there's Leicester get 1 goal. But that'll just be like a consolation goal just at the end. Like, nothing much to say. I think Leicester pretty much, honest to God, are probably going to get relegated, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, so I'm going to go with a Brentford 3-1 win. Not much to waffle. I'm not going to keep that up with you guys long because I'll be honest with you guys, I didn't want to talk about Liverpool's Aston Villa game because it pissed me off, especially that certain Uruguayan player we've got our club. Second day of game week 26, Everton against Manchester. Half-time kick off. Oh, this is actually a really... I'm going to watch this game. I'm actually going to watch this game. Can't like cast on both teams. It is about the relegation fight for Man United and Everton. Both shit clubs. Okay, I'm going to be straight up and honest with you. I'm not going to waffle on. I think Everton win this game. I was trying to think of something. Everton probably win this game. I'm going to go 2-0. I think Everton win this game 2-0. I think they even keep a clean sheet. Listen, I don't like Everton, but I said about Ruben Alvin, which the manager is coming against. I think David Moyes has done a fantastic job so far. How he's set up tactically, they're playing better football. Everton listen, it's banned in the day. Football, they're not banned at the sport would be dead. But fair play to Everton. They have turned it around, and the Core and even Beto and all these lot have, who knows, he's probably got them playing. Obviously, Beto looked at as a flop. He's still a flop technically, but he scored in the Merseyside derby against us. The Core, obviously, he'd be back from his red card against us. But I can't lie, David Moyes is doing really well with Everton so far in terms of how he's transitioned them into a attacking outlet in terms of more of a defensive outlet. Yeah, I'm just going to be straight up and honest with you. I just see Everton win. That's it, pretty much. Nothing much to say. I don't want to bore you guys out, and that's pretty much it. Arsenal against West Ham. I'm just dropping honest with you guys. For me, it's going to be a 3-0. I think Arsenal win this game. It's not me being copium or hopium, whatever you want to call it. I just see Arsenal. Actually, you know what? And I look at who's going to score for Arsenal. I just thought about it. Now, Vardy's good. I can't lie, but no, I'm going to go 1-0 for Arsenal. It's going to annoy me. I'd rather just they beat them 3-0 if I'm being honest. Obviously, goal difference too, to be fair, but I'd rather Arsenal just beat them 3-0. I'd hate when it's like a 1-0 because it's just like, Flick, you could have scored and done something. I'm going to watch this game. Flick's sake. I'm going to watch Everton, Man United in this game. It's going to be such a shit flick in there because I know when I look at that table, they're going to be 5 points behind us. It's going to flicking annoy me, man. Yeah, I'm just going to go Arsenal win. Not much to say. Please, West Ham. Please, Graham Potter. Please, just do the biggest shithouse win. I don't give a shit. I don't care as long as the referees annoy me all because if apparently Arsenal they only they get refereeing things against them. So I just hope the referee's not involved in this game because Arsenal fans will do like a 10 like a conspiracy theory like UFO, JF Kennedy assassination stuff. So I just want West Ham to do something, and I hope Mohamed Kudus, the brother I've been wanting for time at Liverpool, but hopefully he could come up with something he could cook. You know what I'm trying to say? It might be doing a little bit of a cameo for Liverpool. Liverpool fans might be watching the games and honest lot, but hopefully West Ham can do something. But I'm just being realistic with you, and I think Arsenal just win this game 1-0, and that's pretty much it. And obviously Arsenal, them if they do win the game, obviously with Liverpool playing a game extra, same game amount apart with the same amount of games played, Arsenal will be 5 points behind Liverpool because Liverpool have a fetish when it's making things harder for themselves. Only Liverpool fans support by the Chelsea and Man United fans and even Manchester City, even Arsenal fans back in the days. You guys don't understand it. Like Liverpool fans, this is why Liverpool and PTSD because we love making things harder for ourselves. At least all you guys won things comfortably. Liverpool just love messing shit up. Let's just say how it is. Bournemouth against Wolves. What am I predicting for this game? I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna go with the Bournemouth win. You know how much I rate Arola. I think he's a fantastic manager. I said if Tottenham get him, I think they'll ruin him. I'm going to be shocked if they get him, to be fair. But how do I feel about this fixture? I'm feeling I can't lie, Wolves did play well against us. The new manager, is there a new manager bounce on Wolves? Obviously, they're in relegation. They're obviously, I think, 17th, if I'm off. So they'll probably want to win, obviously, in it. Still. Matheus Cunha, what a player, by the way. What a player. What an actual player. Centre forward, really good in terms of pressing. It reminds you of Firmino in a way, but not good as Firmino. But what a player genuinely he is, Matheus Cunha. And he's Brazilian, listen, you know what I'm saying? Like, Firmino Brazilian, he's Brazilian, you know what I'm saying? That Brazilian, we could do something there. But even João Pedro, by the way, he's a baller too. Really, João Pedro, he's a good centre forward that would be continue. I play Cantu, which is a 10, so I wouldn't mind João Pedro. But going back to this game, I'm gonna be straight and honest with you. Yeah, I'm just seeing what am I seeing? I'm seeing a 2-1 win for Bournemouth. I think Bournemouth do concede, but I think they've got players that Kaka, I don't know what his name is. I might be pushing his name, but he's a lanky, tall striker. I know he scored a hat-trick against Nottingham Forest, and to be fair, we kept him out really well in that game. I was kind of scared of him because obviously he built up his confidence against Nottingham Forest, which are not a team, the team that beat us only this season. So like they're not to get results in, and fair play. I think, like I said, I rate their manager. He's a good overcoming manager, young manager too. Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna go 2-1 for Bournemouth. Fulham against Crystal Palace. What am I feeling about this game? This is actually an interesting one. I can't lie. I wouldn't be shocked Marcus Silva actually does drop points. I told you Marcus Silva is a sicko when it comes to these big teams. But I'm actually gonna go with a shocking one here, guys. I normally go with a home team, but I'm actually gonna go away. I'm gonna say 2-1 win for Crystal Palace. I'm gonna go with Crystal Palace win. I know Fulham have a bit of trouble too with a bit of injuries too. They have. But I'm going to be surprised. I got a weird feeling about this one. I just got a feeling that Crystal Palace are going to do something. I know they did lose to Everton at home. But to be fair, I looked at highlights. Everton should have won that game. If I'm being honest, they did have a lot of chance, but to be fair, Crystal Palace did. But I won't put too much thing onto Crystal Palace because I said Crystal Palace's team and manager. Their manager is actually a pretty decent manager. they're too good to go down. It's that simple. And I think, yeah, they're going to win it 2-1. I've just got a feeling about it. Ipswich against Spurs. Oh my God, guys. Oh my days. This, okay, now this one. Oh my God, this one actually. Okay, how do I. Tottenham beat Man United. It was a really bad game in terms of quality football, in terms of how funny it was to watch. It's like watching WWE. You know it's fake, but you know what the outcome is. I'm not even joking to you. Yeah, this game, I'm going to go with Ipswich win, guys. I'm going to go with Ipswich win. I think Ipswich win this game 1-0. I don't know what it is. I know I said Brentford were going to smash Tottenham 4-0. And to be fair, a lot of people are shocked by that, by the way. No one expected that. If people did expect that, you're chatting shit. Let's just say it as easier way of saying it. Like, no one expected that. But I'm going to go with a 1-0 win, guys. And it's such a Tottenham thing to do. And I said Tottenham do Tottenham against the big teams. But against these little teams, I don't know. I'm going to go with a 1-0 win. That's pretty much it. I've got nothing else to say. But Tottenham, I'm even shocked that Ange's still there. Obviously, yeah, the board, even the board, and I told Zach Silva why. I've watched clips of him. I watched just American YouTuber. I don't know. I think he's American something. United Spurs or something. That's what the name's called. He's an American guy. He's a really funny guy. Watch him, and he was talking about it. It was really interesting towards me. Like, they've spent more than actual like a lot of teams. But I understand why they want Levy out of their club. Don't get me wrong. Levy has done a fantastic job in terms of Tottenham, in terms of establishment, in terms of how big the name is and stuff, in terms of the stadium. Look how beautiful that stadium is, and the Super Bowl, and obviously people take piss out on Beyonce and stuff and all that. But fantastic facilities, but on the field, it's been really bad, like really, really bad. I understand why Tottenham fans are disappointed with their board and with their coach and all things. That's what I'm saying. There's a civil war. They're saying, I'm not going to repeat what they're saying, but they're saying effing, you know what, fat B, all these other things basically. So they want him out. But yeah, it's interesting. I can't lie to you. There's a lot of trouble going on Spurs because they are 14th. Yeah, not much to say, and I think this season's pretty much done for Spurs. And Spurs, I don't know, are they in a relegation fight? Who knows? Only God can know on it. So I'll just say 1-0 to Ipswich, and that's pretty much it. Southampton against Brighton. Okay, I'm not, you know with me, Southampton. I will be straight and honest with you. I'm just going to go with a Brighton win. I think Brighton are going to win this game. I'm going to go 3-0 to Brighton. I think Brighton keep clean sheet. Let's just do goal scorers. We'll do Matoma, Yao Pedro, and Danny Welbeck. No, actually, I'll give Danny Welbeck 2 goals and Matoma the first goal. Actually, no. I'll give Yao Pedro and then Danny Welbeck the 2 goals, and that's pretty much it. I'm not going to talk much about Southampton. You know my opinion about Southampton. Don't worry, by the way, when they come to Anfield, for some reason, I told Liverpool's got a face. Liverpool are Robin Hood FC. Liverpool are Charity FC. We'll probably make them look like prime Barcelona against us, so don't worry. Yeah, so I'm going to go 3-0 for Brian. Aston Villa against Chelsea. This is actually, I'm actually probably going to watch this game. Chelsea are in a lot of trouble right now. 12 games, 2 wins. How much draws and losses? I can't remember. There's something wrong at Chelsea right now. I know there's problem with their board member. There's someone, I can't remember I forgot the guy's name. Obviously, there's Todd Bowley that's being massively rumoured to leave, being a partial owner of the club. There's a lot of issues behind the scenes with I think some woman with who starts all the contracts and the signings and stuff. There's a lot of trouble with Chelsea right now, and I said it. I don't know what it is. I'm kind of losing my hope with Chelsea in terms of them getting top 4. Enzo Maresca coming out. A Chelsea fan. I watched this guy called Lewis. He's a Chelsea fan. I watched a 10-minute video of him ranting about, and he's right in the day. Chelsea are a big club, massive club. Chelsea. For me, them and Man City were proper series clubs in this past 20 years. Because look at Abramovich, what he did for Chelsea was fantastic. Obviously, it's questionable and politically all this stuff, yeah. But as an owner, fantastic owner for Chelsea, brilliant owner for Chelsea, and Man City's owner is fantastic. 2 clubs that I know people can say whatever they want, yes, blah blah blah, but they were owners that actually loved and adored. I wish I had owners like that in a way at Liverpool, but this current establishment at Chelsea Embarrassing, really embarrassing. Cole Palmer, is he going to be changing? Is he going to be moving on? Because he's looking at, I'm not getting Champions League spot. All these things come into occasion. And Sancho, I said he's overrated. I didn't get that. Chelsea signing more wingers than actual striker and centre-back. It's something wrong. In Pedro now, even him, he's doing all this to the fans, but you're not doing anything on the pitch. Levi Colwill, he needs to be dropped. I'm sorry. I watched the highlights for the Brighton game. What an absolute arsehole. I'm not even joking. Walking for that goal. And I understand why Chelsea fans are pissed at him. And it's embarrassing. It's pure embarrassing because I seen players at Chelsea were fantastic. I saw the likes of Ricardo Carvalho, Alex, who's a centre back. I saw Gary Cahill. I even saw Gallas and all these lot. And Chelsea have had some of the best defenders in Premier League. And then you look at the current defence, and that was Chelsea's strongest point. 14 goals conceded is still a record, but I think that's better than Invincibles in my personal opinion. So I don't know what I said it to you. Remember, I said to you guys, I don't think Chelsea in the titles because the defense with Sanchez, it's really unstable. Cucurella, he looked a bit off it. I thought he was fantastic start of the season and in the Euros. So there's something off with Chelsea. I don't know what it is. Maresca, is he saying about president, like as in terms of like interviews, like saying, oh, top four next year. I'm just like, the board, I'm swear this guy was coming out. He was being honest in his press conference. He was being brutal, and then all of a sudden he's changed his mindset. And I watched, like I said, I do watch a lot of Chelsea content. Honest to God, like they're pissed, and I can't blame them because Chelsea are a massive club. They're a massive club. But in terms of recent and in terms of challenge for the league, obviously they did win the Champions League. Chelsea are big, fantastic when it comes to Champions League. But in terms of league right now, embarrassing. There's nothing much to say. I just quickly want to talk about, because I know people are saying that they are the top four race. Personally, I think still not. I think Chelsea will pick up form. Obviously, Nicholas Jackson is still out. You can tell Nicholas Jackson a big miss by there. Like just his presence alone for his pressing. Then Kunku, I don't know why Chelsea just blocked that one. They should have just sold him. He wanted to move. But yeah, pretty much for Aston Villa's sake, what am I going to go with? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to go with Aston Villa win. I think Aston Villa win this game. I know Chelsea fans are not going to, obviously going to be disappointed because they do want to pick up form. They do want to go back in the top four, especially establish themselves as a big team in terms of European. Because Chelsea are big in terms of European because they have got kind of heritage in that competition now. Us, Manchester United, and Chelsea are the three have got the biggest heritage in terms of England in terms of that competition. So, respectively, Chelsea do need to get top four, especially with Palmer, fantastic player. I think he's a baller, but is he gonna start questioning in his head like, I want to move on? Like I came to Chelsea to do all this, and then you don't know these type of things. But hopefully, for Chelsea's sake, who knows? Hopefully, I could be wrong. It's a prediction on the day. It's a prediction. Predictions. I'm not saying it's guaranteed. I'm just predicting how I feel in that, how I'm feeling in this moment in time, and how I look at the fixtures and results. I'm going to go with the Aston Villa win. And what the scoreline for me is going to be, I'm going to go with a 1-0 win. Obviously, there are players that are out, like what I was saying for the Liverpool segment of the video, who will be out, for this game. For Chelsea, who knows, that could be a blessing in disguise for them. For me, Caicedo, I kind of feel sorry for him. He's their captain. You can see why he's their captain. He's a really hungry player. On the pitch, off the pitch too. He seemed like in interviews, he knows how to talk. In his interviews, fantastic player and a leader for their team. Obviously a bit hot-headed sometimes, but he's young. He's a young lad in the day. But yeah, this is going to be a big week for Chelsea. And Villa Park, it's not an easy ground to go to. And I think Chelsea's record, to be fair, is actually not that bad at Villa Park. I think they got a decent record at Villa Park. But yeah, I'm going to go with a 1-0 win for Aston Villa. So the last day of game week 26 of the two last fixtures, Newcastle against Nottingham Forest. What an actual game. I'm actually going to watch this game too. There's actually good games on this weekend. I'll be straight up and honest with you. I am going to go with Newcastle. You know what? I'm going to go with the first draw. I'm going to say a 1-1 draw. I've got a feeling this game's going to be really, really... Because I've heard something about Newcastle not being good when it comes to League Cup finals. So I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. And not much else to say. I think Chris Ward against his former team, is he going to pull up a good number for Nottingham Forest? Obviously, he'll be trying to go for that golden boot too. But yeah, I'm pretty much going to go with the draw. I think Alexander Isak could be fit for this game, Gordon. But yeah, I think this game's going to be a 1-0 draw. Especially how Nottingham Forest set up in terms of a low block, and they're really, really defensive in terms of style. Obviously now, for me, the biggest game of the weekend. For me, the best derby matches in Premier League history. Manchester City, I need to mention the home team first and then the away team. Manchester City against Liverpool. I'm going to be straight up honest with you guys. I think this game might actually be a draw. I know they say Newcastle might be the first draw. I actually might go with a draw. I said if we beat Aston Villa, I would have been more confident to win this game because momentum is important in football and carrying momentum is important. But I feel something. It's like a goal-wrenching thing because Arsenal are going to be how many points if we do, especially if we play an extra game ahead, because by the way, we will be on 27 games. This game is disgusting. I can't tell. Obviously, Erling Haaland was, I think, had a bit of a knock, and like I was saying, and there was like, obviously, the guy's a robot. He's a freaking Terminator, but he was on the bench for the Real Madrid and Man City game. But I don't know what to say, man. I watched Man City Liverpool game. For me, like I said, the quality of football for both teams at the time was fantastic. For me, the best tie race of all time. That 97, 96, 98 points flicking. Like 50. Liverpool didn't win the league. And we won all our 14 last games. And we still lost the league. How mad is that? Come on, you can't. It's just mad, man. That I don't think we'll never ever see a tie race that good again. But I think we'll never see two teams out challenging that good again. But as speaking as in right now, is this Manchester City team good? No. Do you have a player that could cause trouble for teams? Yes, it's that simple. Omar Mamouche, as he come in good form at the right time. Uzbekistan player they've signed, or wherever he's from, Kusanov, am I saying his name right? Obviously, he's a young lad. Played right back. He's a centre back. Hopefully, we can expose that. But most likely, Liverpool will not. Obviously, Cody Gakpo was out of the Aston Villa game. You could see his influence in that games that he was part of, and the games that he's not part of. You can see the massive influence that he does. And I said it in my video too, with the back crosses that he does to slide. That's kind of something of a signature in a way this season. But what do I feel? I would be straight and honest with you. Erling Haaland most likely going to be fit for this game. Of course, he has to be fit against Liverpool. And Manchester City will probably play like prime Manchester City against us. Pep's a bit of a flicking sicko in terms of these games. I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw. I think this is going to be a bad week in general for Liverpool fans. Get ready for it. Put your seatbelts up, whatever you want to call it. Seatbelts on, sorry. It's going to be a shit week, I can't lie to you. It's going to be so flicking bad because I've just got a dirty feeling. Obviously, the midfield battle is good. Okay. Before one thing I cough, because this is the last part. If Man City play Gundogan and Bernardo Silva and Kevin De Bruyne in midfield, I won't lie to you, I would be confident. I'll say as that. If they play that Nico Gonzalez, the new player they signed, who looks pretty decent to be fair, and they play like Rico Lewis or Stones in the midfield, then it might be a bit tricky. Because I think energy-wise, running-wise, and pressing-wise, Gundogan's legs are gone, which is kind of sad. I said it, him and Robertson make me sad because Gundogan with the ball and Robertson, for me, was the best left-back in the world. But, it's and De Bruyne, well, by the way, sad what's happening with De Bruyne. But, I'm pretty much going to say, if we see that, then I'll feel confident. I hope I don't see some certain Uruguayan on the pitch because it's going to play like with 10 men. And hopefully the Egyptian king, the king of the world right now, the guy who's heading for the Ballon d'Or, I think he'll probably do something in this game because for some reason Salah loves scoring against Manchester teams. And Manchester City fans can't stand him because they said he's the worst player to come up against every time. I think he's actually got the best GA in terms of against Manchester City of all time too. So you can see with Salah, and that's prime Man City, by the way. Yeah. Obviously for me, okay, I mentioned key players. I'd say probably Marmoush for them and Salah for us. I'll say them two are the one each from their team. So yeah, that for me be the. I'll even do goal scorer. I'll say Salah. Salah gets a goal. I'm actually gonna go with McAllister. I think McAllister. I'll go with McAllister. And then for Man City, I think I'll go with Omar Mamouche and Erling Haaland. That for me would be the derby, if you want to call it a derby. But I think it would be a derby because there was a bit of a head-to-head between us and Manchester City. So yeah, pretty much it's going to be a really, really intense game. A lot of pressure on Liverpool, especially with dropping points against Aston Villa. Manchester City, they got pressure on them if Chelsea win. And Newcastle win. There's a lot of issues, obviously, with not a lot of issues. There's a lot of actually good way to look at the top four race because the tie race is done. People look forward to the top four race. But yeah, Chelsea fans are actually going to be, obviously, would be, and Newcastle fans will be all for us because they want to go in top four. And same with other teams. Yeah, pretty much nothing much to say. I'm just going to wrap it up there, guys. Like I say, guys, at the end of the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, stay notified. Like the video. Liking the video is so important, guys. You don't realize it. Trust me, liking the video is so important. Just with the YouTube algorithm, especially how bad it is when it comes to actual real YouTube without these fake ones. And yeah, guys, like I always say, stay active, stay hungry, and God bless.